Hey everybody, welcome back. I wanted to show you my second junk journal I've created, and I just finished it up a little bit ago. This again is made from a book cover, but I did a lot of collage work and watercolor work on this one, different kinds of papers, added a motif in the center there that's kind of a three-dimensional, and it's all very rainbow colored. Lots of watercolor. I really like this effect. I did lines on a lot of the papers because they didn't come with any. Did use some scrapbook paper, but not a whole lot. But anything rainbow colored, and if it wasn't rainbow colored, I played with the watercolors, just a cheapo kid set of watercolors, and created my own rainbows. Envelopes, little bits of this, that, and the other. Um, I love the collage pages. Of course, they're a lot stiffer. Um, what was real fun was and there's some more of the uh, paint samples cards with the index card with lines on the back. You can see I put in some random words that I cut out from a catalog of some sort. Variety of papers, a little bit of washi tape, some tags, you name it, it's been used in there. Once again, a huge recycling thing. Um, One of the things that I did a little different was the collage work. I used a variety of tissue papers. Some other papers, but a lot of tissue papers. I really like that um, layered look that you can get with a variety of tissue papers, and doing it over top of something else, like on the edge of that one there. Um, Interesting things you can do with the watercolors. Some was just wet down the paper and drop water on it. Others was just paint. That one with on the left was watercolored and then covered over with the white paper, tissue paper. Could just drop colors down on it like that pink one there. I could spritz it again and it would do weird things. Got too much water on some of them and um, blotted it up with a folded up paper towel. That ended up giving me an interesting pattern, and so I used that on some of them. That gave me kind of a sponged effect like we used to paint on our walls. So that was fun. Um, just rainbow colors from the paint box. It was a lot of fun, and it was fun getting to play with watercolors in a variety of ways. Uh, I didn't really add a lot of doodads or anything in. It's mostly just paper. There's a few uh, little decor item things that I got at the dollar store, but most of it's just paper. Construction paper, note paper, regular paper, envelopes, colored typing paper, you know, plain typing paper. Just a little bit of everything. Layered tissue paper, layered other paper. I really like the tissue paper. That's fun. That you get some interesting effects with that. Did some splatter painting. That's messy but fun. Um, just kind of went from one end of the paint box to the other. There's some of the sponge painting on the pink side. But the water, that I like that one a whole lot. That little piece, that watercolor effect really came out pretty. And just kind of did some stripy stuff. Now this one's fun. This is a piece of a file folder that I kind of tipped in at the top. It's connected at the top with a piece of washi tape. And I just cut the bottoms like you would a ribbon. And then I had another piece and I did the same. and just watercolored on it, which was, you could get really fun with that because it doesn't get all ripply and wrinkly. Don't mind the wrinkles, but because they flatten out. Just random words pasted in. This one's obviously going to be for a female. I can't think of a guy that would probably like rainbow colored stuff. But the words are definitely out of a catalog of women's clothes. And so, it is what it is. And I just put the pages in at random. So there's not any real theme other than it's just random pages. A lot more of them have lines than the first one. I left some that are not, but I added a lot more lines. Tried various pens and markers out to see what they would do. Um, Fat markers I didn't like real well. I only did one page like that. It's okay, but wasn't real thrilled with it. Um, did try a gold metallic marker. I was having trouble with it. I don't know if it was just it wasn't a marker, it was a pen. I don't know if it was just the pen or what, but just a regular pen seemed to do better. Got some of my stash of pens cleaned out because I went through about 4 pens before I got one that would actually work. So that was helpful. That was really layering the paint on thick there with that red and yellow. That was pretty cool. Random words again. More little pockets. I love the little pockets. This one will also be going up for sale on eBay. It may take me a couple days to get there because I have to actually take like regular photographs. I can't put up a video of it. It would be nice, but they don't allow you to do that. At least not anymore. They used to, but you can't anymore. So and I did some lines at slants and some curvy lines just to make it more fun for journaling. And people can put in, again, they can put their own photos in, their own images. They can make an art journal out of it. Maybe they don't like to watercolor, but they want something to paste all their favorite things they find in it. Maybe they want to save their concert tickets or ball game tickets or whatever. So there it is. And even on the outside, I just layered papers. It's bound with a green jute twine, which I just, those hold those signatures in. And then I knotted it. I had a bunch, all of the little strings, and I braided them. I didn't like the messy look. I wanted something a little more streamlined, so I braided it and tied it down, and that's glued into place. It does need something to hold it closed because it kind of wants to pop open. And I'll show you an image in just a moment that shows how I took care of that.